Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic.
What celebrity do you hate but would totally bang? All of them. Everywhere. All at once. Strong words. But I'm guessing when Roseanne Barr shows up, you might chicken out. More like cockin. Leo DiCaprio. Just so he can sleep with someone older than 25 for once. Thank you for your service. Exclamation mark. Cervix. Thank you for your cervix. Ben Shapiro's hot sister. Found Ben's Reddit account. Classically, Abby. Since she looks exactly like Ben, you are almost getting a 2-for-1 special. Are you sure that isn't just Ben in a wig? Most Fox News chicks. Edit. Pretty funny that this is my most upvoted comment on Reddit. I'd let Laura Ingraham sit on my face and repeatedly fart. That's disgusting. Me too. Brew. They have like droves of cute looking 20-year-old and you go for the ugly horseface looking 50-year-old lol. Came here to say Tommy Lauren. I'd pound that until she started preaching the works of Karl Marx. Give me a strap on and I'll go to town on DJ Khaled's esophagus. I mean, you'd just be doing all of us a favor. He can't scream his own name if he's otherwise occupied. I hate that all I can think about now is him trying to shout his own name with a rubber cock in his mouth. Megan Fox. I personally love Megan Fox. I know she got branded difficult to work with, but I think the situation was a little more nuanced. Yes, she stuck her foot in her mouth calling the director a Nazi. She was in her 20s. Most 20-somethings are dumb and say ignorant shit. It's why they can't be president and have a hard time building credit. Nobody trusts them yet. I know she got branded difficult to work with, but I suspect she was constantly in Me Too situations since she was 15. But it was before the Me Too movement, so nobody cared. The only way she could deal with the dissonance was to put on the persona of a raging bitch. I don't blame her. I feel bad for her. Given Me Too, I am forever going to assume that difficult to work with means wouldn't fuck the director, producer, executive. Also, it was Michael Bay. She probably wasn't that far off on the description. Like the Transformers Fox or the Vampire Fox. Definitely all about Jennifer's body. Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde. She is beautiful, but man, she is getting the evil mother look to her lately. I love the way she looked 15 to 10 years ago. That Tron Legacy look was what did it for me in my formative years. On House, she was the bomb. And yes, Tron. HNNNGG. She looked so hot in House, especially with that white coat on. There were so many attractive actresses in House that got me going. 13, Carmen, and Martha were my favorites growing up. Kim Jong-un's sister. She'll be wearing leather and screaming at you to, "Shut up you filthy dog. You're human scum," or one of her many other quotable insults. Joke's on you. I'm into that. Gwyneth Paltrow, but maybe like 2008 when she was in Iron Man LMAO. She's not wholly attractive to me physically, but she has something going on. Her business goop though, yikes. I hate fake shit like that. Make sure to search for jade eggs first, don't want nobody getting injured over there. Amber Heard. Fuck the shit out of her. I was expecting this to be the top answer tbh. Ivanka Trump OMG. Yeah, she is bangable. I bet she just lays there like a dead fish and expects you to do everything. Then her father sends thugs over to beat the shirt out of you. Yeah, nah, this is all wrong. You're probably not going to like how she goes about it, but she's going to get hers for sure. Didn't know Trump had a Reddit account. You'd have to stand in line behind the Donald. Belle Delphine. I don't get what's table about her though, other than maybe selling jars of her bathwater. But I mean, it's not advertised as being anything more than novelty. I admire the hustle. And it is all for the hustle. Why even hate though? She capitalized on a bunch of nerds obsessing over her. She played her cards right, she's set up for life, and if I were in her shoes, I'd do the same. I hate that I agree. I can't, but only because I can't muster up the energy to actually hate her just because I'm not a fan. Like, if I could abuse my looks and end up swimming in cash, then I would too. Lord Farquaad. Not my gumdrop buttons. Quote. The way he looked at those gumdrop buttons was sus as hell. Armie Hammer is by all accounts a trust fund. Adulterous. Abusive. Pseudo-cannibal and yet. He is also a 6 feet 4 inches Grecian sculpture with eyes like the Aegean Sea and a voice that would make my entire body vibrate. I watched The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and was like, drooling over this man and had no idea who he was. Immediately looked him up because I needed to see more of this perfect looking dude. Yikes. Everyone in that movie was gorgeous. What I don't understand is that his name is Armie. His great-grandfather was Armand Hammer. And these people have literally nothing to do with Arm & Hammer. Armand Hammer was frequently asked whether he owned Arm & Hammer. He got tired of having to say, no. So he bought enough of the company that made it that he had a seat on its board of directors. Fuck Jared Leto. And fuck Jared Leto. Only if he takes a long shower first. He looks super musty. Jared Leto crowd surfed over me once. I had my hands on his butt. I think I would have noticed if there was funk, but he seemed to be doing fine. Tom Cruise. He's a POS Scientologist, but I'm not blind. Pretty sure your credit score would go up at least 30 points as a result. Also, the tan level's gonna go up.